Tell us a bit about you. So, which shop are you working at the moment? And...
I'm actually a body piercer at a shop called Credos in Abingdon. I've only been there since January, but I'm the full-time senior piercer now. So, and to be honest, it's lovely. My clientele's lovely. I've had a nice steady flow of people, so it's been pretty rad.
Oh, okay. So, is it just the piercing that you do? Do you do any?
I do art modelling stuff as well for Skin Deep magazine, Bizarre magazine, that sort of stuff. Yeah. But that's more of a hobby for me than my piercing is more of my livelihood.
Yeah. So how long have you been actually piercing for?
6 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can pretty much pierce everything. So give me a needle and I can make a hole in it. You know what I mean?
Have you always been a piercer, or did you do anything beforehand?
I used to do IT service desk for Fujitsu.
Oh wow, that's a bit of a change.
And I hated every minute of it. Yeah. And then I obviously got the opportunity to work into a shop in Bristol. So I did an in-house apprenticeship for piercing. That was over about 6 to 8 months in general, but I managed to get, good experience, good hands-on experience, more like these courses and stuff you can do. At least I managed to do everything. So actually, it makes a massive difference.
So when you started doing the piercing, had you had anything pierced yourself? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I started in the shop. I was just doing front of desk general stuff because I'd always had a fascination with tattoo shops and stuff. From the age of 14, I was literally hanging out in tattoo shops if they would let me hang out there. Sort of supplying sweets to let me stay in there and stuff, trying to get some knowledge around it. So I always knew from a young age that I wanted to be in the industry. It was just, I had no avenue to get into it. So as soon as I managed to get into the shop and just doing reception work, it was really nice because they saw potential in me and they decided that they were going to offer me the in-house apprenticeship, because that wasn't the plan originally. I was just going to do the house and I was more than happy with that, you know what I mean? So no, I was really excited. I've been doing it ever since. I really can't complain. I love it.
So it's like the I don't know, is there really weird places? I suppose there isn't really nowadays, is there?
Oh god, I mean, for me, I mean, I do everything, exotic genitals, everything like that, microdermals. I specialise in microdermal removal, because a lot of other places I know, I'm a little bit more soft-handed than a lot of other piercers that I know.
I used to have one, I had to have a cut out of a scalpel.
Yeah, well the thing is I don't use a scalpel, I use the edge of a blade needle because it makes a smaller incision, you scar less, and it's a lot easier to get out. So that's one trick of the trade that makes me a little bit less heavy-handed than the other guys. So yeah, it's got a good reputation for that.
Because I found out with mine, because I kept on catching it and then it grew out and then I tried again.
This is only a diver, but I did this myself sort of like 6 weeks ago. I've got an OCD for symmetry. So
I know what you mean, and then it has to be bang in the middle.
Piercings, like, this is the only piercing that I've done myself because I would kick myself if I did my lip and it was like, it would just drive me insane. So I was like, I can't get this wrong. So it's a really weird sensation because your brain's screaming at you. You shouldn't be doing this. This is not normal. But at the same time, thinking, I've just made a hole. I really should put something in there now because it's a waste of pitting otherwise. So just stood in work. If somebody walked in, I was like, hey, just trying to put this.
Stabbing yourself in the neck.
Yeah, as you do. And then I went downstairs with a nice big pink plaster on. And my customers were like, what happened? Don't ask. It's fine.
Have you got any more planned? Or?
I mean, not piercings wise, but this arm is in the process of being turned into a Underworld the movie sleeve.
Oh, nice.
By Adam Sargent in Cheltenham. And at the moment, all I can see is gaps, and it's driving me insane. Yeah. It really is. With Hello Kitty though, she's kind of going to ruin the flow a little bit, so I'm going to have it blacked out. Okay. I'm going to have some scarification done by Mac on there. So yeah, I've got lots planned. It's just getting around to it. Yeah. Nobody tells you when to get in the industry. You never get time to get stuff yourself.
Too busy working, aren't you?
Yeah, so it's okay. But I've got a really good friend downstairs who's done most of my work, to be honest, like my hand, my chest, and my back pieces, stuff like that. Yeah. He's important as well, Paul Reynolds. But so if I go up and see him on the weekend, then I kind of get a little bit of tattooing mates rates and stuff like that. So it's
which is always nice.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to wait and work for a slot, then I'd be waiting for ages. So.
So, because I mean, I'm never sure. Like, I mean, I've always said that I'd never get my sort of face, neck, and chest done, and obviously I don't work in this industry, so I can't get away with it anyway.
Yeah, right.
But how did you feel about getting your chest done?
It was a big thing because obviously I got my hands and my fingers and stuff done, and it was only when I secured myself a real placement in the industry that I even considered it. I mean, it's only today that we've seen people walking around and got no tattoos anywhere else and got them on their face, and I don't know whether it's that generation to this generation, but that doesn't compute with me even now, because even though I'm in the industry and I do modelling and tattooing and stuff like that, I wouldn't consider this is the last thing I would ever, if I was to consider that, you know what I mean, I would got no plans to tattoo my face or say anything like that. But this, I always wanted.
You always wanted chest piece?
Yeah, I just didn't want to go as far up as everybody else because I find it makes your neck squatty. So many of my friends have had it done all the way done up here, and it just shortens their neck and it makes them look like no.
So that's as far as you're going with that?
Yeah, no, that's done now. But it was one of the last pieces before I wasn't going to sleeve this on, but then it kind of
and then it
happened.
Have you got much space left, or?
I've got a full back that goes down onto my leg. Full calf piece that pretty much covers the whole back. This whole thigh is done, but I've been chatting to Roman downstairs because he wants to tattoo me, so I might be getting a Marilyn Manson portrait, which I've wanted for ages, on the back of my thigh.
That would be amazing.
And then it just leaves this thigh left. And I don't know.
Don't know yet.
No, I've got my stomach and my abs are pretty much done. I've got big Edgar Allan Poe style macabre crow with lace and stuff like that. With a big, so I can just needs a few little bits finished for it. It's time for the Great British and stuff. And obviously, I'm going to be on the catwalk. I need to make sure that it's all everything's finished because I'm going to look like an idiot.
So did they just call you up and then just put you forward?
I mean, I've done a lot of asking deep events for the model booths and stuff like that. So I did the tattoo jam. I was round at Tattoo Freeze. There's a few other ones I can't really remember right now. But yeah, one of my best friends, Terry, she's also a cover model for Skin Deep. She's organising it. She sort of like just texted me saying, would you be interested? And the first thought was, hell yeah. But then the second was, oh crap, I'm going to be on a stage walking in front of everybody. I've never done that before because I only really started doing the whole modelling thing mid last year, so it's all pretty new to me anyway. And now they're going to shove me on a catwalk, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to cope, to be honest, so we'll soon find out.
Just do some practice runs, you'll be fine.
I'm just going to have to get really drunk before, I think. And
just don't fall off the catwalk.
I can't promise that, to be fair.
So do you know what you're going to, is it going to be like alternative clothing and stuff, or is it more about showcasing the art and piercing and stuff?
There's going to be a few clothing lines. I'm not sure if they've been confirmed yet. I mean, last year they had Monster Ladies lingerie and some other bits and pieces. Rumour has it that it might be Honor latex, which is fine because I get a lot of Honor latex anyway.
That would be sick.
So if that's the case, then yes, I'm totally up for that, and I could wear that all day. That's not a problem. But I don't know about the others.
Fingers crossed for the latex.
Yeah, I really love the latex stuff. So I was like, okay, if you can do that, I'll just wear that all day. It's fine. You can wear the lingerie and stuff.
Just the latex all day.
Latex,
don't you? Because I had to go out once in latex, and I just sweated all day, like.
Yeah.
Have you got any tips for me so that I don't
talcum powder?
Does that really work though? Yeah.
I always talc up.
Yeah.
And you have to do it in a cold room. You don't do it in a hot room because obviously your body swells with the heat.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure you're in a freezing cold room when you put it on and stuff like that. But in regards to the sweating bit during, there's nothing you can do about that. I'm afraid. No, just make sure you don't make any weird noises, like, you know, like the
squelching and stuff. Nice.
Yeah, catsuits are the worst for that.
They look really sexy then.
They look really sexy. Yeah, there's nothing sexy about wearing them, it's just how they look.
Oh, you got your ear done in there as well?
Yeah, it was horrible.
I was going to say.
It's probably the worst pain of my life.
Really? Of everything that you've had done?
Yeah, it felt like someone was drilling the side of my head with a big drill. I mean, I've got the top of that ear done.
Yeah.
So I had that one done first, and I thought, oh, that was a breeze, and I thought
suppose
this would be fine.
Yeah.
And then quickly into it, I thought this is a really bad idea. And I had my fingers tattooed yesterday. Miss Annalieza is my model name. It's just spur of the moment weirdness that my friend did yesterday. I expected it.
You've had done at the convention?
Yeah, I mean, I don't tend to get tattooed at convention. The last convention I got tattooed was actually Portsmouth last year.
Yeah.
When it was down at was it
At the pier or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was my moth that's on my throat now. Obviously, being female, getting my throat tattooed, it gathered quite a crowd. Yeah. It's one of those moments when you think, I could really do with crying right now, but I can't because everybody's staring at me. No, it's alright. It's not too bad. But I always swore after that I'm never getting tattooed at a convention again because if I want to cry, then I would like to do it in a piece of nobody watching. It's not in my lap because I do the skin deep stuff. There'll be a photographer there, take a picture of me whilst I'm crying and put me in a magazine. I was like, I can't. I can't risk that. So I just, it's alright, I can wait.
And have you thought about getting the side of your head done?
Yeah, so many people. The only reason, again, I'm going to mention Roman because we were at the pre-party on Friday and he sort of came over and he recognised me from Instagram because we were chatting anyway. I've been doing the Rockstar Sullen Inked Up tour in September in London. So we've been chatting anyway and then he came over and he was like, your hair's shorter than normal on the side. And I was like,
where's this going?
Let me tattoo it. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. Roman's going to tattoo my head, but then I thought I can't rush into it because I don't know what I would want there. So, and that's kind of important, you know, you need to know what's there. So
at least you can grow the hair back.
That's what I thought.
Done. Yeah.
I always wondered what the hair grows back though after you've had it tattooed, whether it messes with the hair follicles.
Something you have to do.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why it's come put me off a little bit. I don't know.
Well, I've seen some really good ones, I think the back of the head and everything. Yeah. They seem to grow okay, but it's most, I don't know, it's girls with the shave bit, so it's short all the time,
so you can see it. Yeah. I'm not really sure. I mean, I've got a few friends who've got tattoos on the side of their head, but it's just a case of they've never tried to grow their hair back. It's always been shaven so they can see it, so I don't know if they've tried to grow it back or whether it's just because they can. I don't know, it's quite interesting to find out now.
Well, thanks for coming down to with us.
Thank you very much. It's been fun.
First hug as well.
Yeah, really?
Over it with high fives.
Oh, was it?
I think it was just because they wanted my tits to pop out.
And it worked.
And it worked, yeah.
Damn, I missed that one.